My name is JB. I'm one of the instructor cadre here at Contra Group. Military service, I was in the Marine Corps for a little over 5 years with an anti-terrorism team. Operation Iraqi Freedom veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps, had the opportunity to go to the FBI SWAT and sniper school. After that, I started contracting with various unnamed companies doing high-threat diplomatic protection overseas in Iraq. I've been working mainly at the schoolhouse for the same unnamed entities as an instructor for high-threat diplomatic protection. Contra Group has the ability to take a team and put them in an environment that they haven't trained in before. In the development of Contra Group, myself and the original cadre and the developers, if you will, all from special operations backgrounds, realized that there was a gap or a deficit in the capabilities of law enforcement, where you bring in the spectrum of counter-terror infused with tactical medical solutions. Through Contra Group, through our paradigm, through our methodology, we're confident that we can fill that void and increase survivability. Training is so cliche. It's like we're a training provider. So what does that mean? Does that mean we're just going to go out and do 2 rounds in 2 seconds? Are we going to do static shooting where we're not moving, we're not communicating? Or are we going to take part in realistic training that's going to push the envelope? You hear all the time, train the way you fight and fight the way you train. But how often do we truly do that? And how often are our reps absolutely pure? How often do we hold ourselves to that standard? And the question lies in that if we're not holding ourselves to that standard on simply a range, then will we hold ourselves to a standard where our teammates' lives depend on it to our left and right? We understand that if you're the SWAT team commander or you're the police chief or the training coordinator, that you're going to do a thorough analysis of who, what, where, when, and why. There's a lot of decisions out there when it comes to tactical training. There's even fewer decisions when it comes to tactical training infused with tactical medicine. That's where Contra Group stands apart from a lot of the other training solutions. The WHO is a cadre of prior and active special operations operators. The what is the capability of having an MTT, a mobile training team that can come to you and design training around the needs of your department or your team, specifically for the environment that you're working in. The why is easy. The why is that 10, 12 years ago, there were lives that were being lost overseas and even here in the homeland that didn't need to be because of misconceptions of the application of tactical medicine. And again, we understand that, when making this critical decision of, funding for training, Contra Group isn't the only game in town. We're not the only service provider. But we can assure you that we're offering something that is not just SWAT training. It's not just tactical training. It is literally a methodology taken from experience overseas in an environment where there is a larger terror threat. And now we have evolved that into a curriculum and into a training package that will work for any SWAT team or tactical team in America. And it's absolutely necessary. We understand that within a law enforcement realm, scheduling and funding is generally the cornerstone of really what dictates when and where training is going to happen, or if training is going to happen for that matter. Our Apex program is completely customizable. It can be customized not only tactically to the team or the department or the uniformed officer's needs, but it can also be customized in time. all the way ranging from a one-day inoculation course all the way up to that 5-day program. Now we're including the whole methodology of shoot, move, communicate, identify, eliminate threat. Now treat yourself, treat your buddy, get your buddy off the X, move him to another area for a higher level of care. Where is that higher level of care? How far out are they? What do we need to do in this interim of space in order to save his life? And are we capable of doing that?
I can't see! We're ready to move. I can't see!
Let's go! Cover fire!
As a mobile training provider, we offer the flexibility and the latitude to adjust any of our courses to your department's needs, but also more importantly, to your schedule. If you have any questions about our programs or scheduling, we'd love to hear from you. Please give us a call.